Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill today, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Missing inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one hammered way back there. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Outside low.
3.
And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Okay.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 2 down, nobody on. That's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one pushed foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Manny Machado now. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Merrill, the runner at first with 2 gone. And Machado able to spoil that pitch.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Now move to first, and he's back in safely. Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. Bottom of the first, stepping in, Mookie Betts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Inside, ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Left field. Joe getting an angle on it. Snags it for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. That's inside. Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Caught him looking for the K. Dodgers down in order. We played an inning, no score.
Time is up, this your third out. Plus, we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now?
Second inning set to go. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is out of here. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Batting ninth, catcher Elias.
And now it's Elias Diaz. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
Now a fly ball to right center. Padres. And makes the grab. And that is that. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. It's now 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
To third, gets to it with a slide, fires to first, and they get the out. This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mid, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
Will Smith to the plate. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
2-1 now. That one missing inside. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
2 outs, runner at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Machado makes the catch. And that will end the inning. 1 left for L.A. Still behind by a count. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Luis Arraez stands in.
Arraez.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And downstairs.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Slap the other way, foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Arise stands at first with one out. Muncy hauls it in, 2 away.
Batter, third baseman, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
One ball,
Just not able to
strikes.
catch up to that velocity.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next
Ball.
offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. One left for San Diego, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Michael Conforto. That one ripped, but foul. Darvish kicks, delivers.
Nope, outside.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Now, Ha-Seong Kim. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Man at first, 1 away. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And they love it here at Dodger Stadium. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And that skips into dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Three and 2. The pitch is outside. And ball 4. Here is Freddie Freeman. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Up and in. It's 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Edman, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Man on second, 2 down.
Hey!
And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And Hernandez is out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Start of the 4th. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Down the line. And that drops foul. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Xander Bogaerts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Bogaerts now. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And they'll do it again. Off the mark there. The count now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch in the dirt, and the count's full. Tirso Ornelas in the San Diego on deck circle. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One and 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Darvish delivers. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Two down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. This to third, handled by Machado. Darvish gets him 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 2-1. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Blake Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, and it's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Falling behind 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Liner snagged at first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Looking to get the tying run on base. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Michael Conforto. That one the other way. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And the Padres manager making it. Sean Reynolds gets the call from the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them.
And that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Late on that fastball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2 on, 1 out. Got him. That's the second out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. That one missed.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. That's ripped into the outfield, and it stays fair. 1 runs in, now a second crosses the plate, coming home. He's in there, 3-run score. It's 6-1.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend.
New pitcher now, Yuki Matsui.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air on the infield, Machado. That is the inning. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A., start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jackson Merrill. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia preparing to come on if needed. Grove warming up as well. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 the count.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Here's Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez moving under this one, brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Ball, that's out.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Action in the pen down there. Wandy Peralta, the left-hander, up and throwing. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and 1 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 balls, 1
Pajes
strike.
leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Soft contact in the air. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. Now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 8-1. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one in the dirt, and the count is 3-1. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here.
Back-to-back homers always.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Freddie Freeman. Just missed. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. You're dialed into the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, designated hitter Tirso Ornelas.
Next is the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala. It's the good part. When you're living everything you thought of. I know single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raise their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the 2 of the me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and